Hi guys, and welcome back. We're going to play some GemCraft today. I jumped on this to see if it records properly and ended up playing 6 hours of it. So I think we're just going to start a whole new one this time rather than this one. Because although there isn't any cutscenes per se or anything else, I think it's a good idea so most people can understand how it's all played. So it's quite a basic tutorial, and as you see, it's pixelated tower defense. This is the game. So you got to do as it says, which is click the first gem. So rather than building different towers, you build gems, and the idea of this is that you put the gems into towers or into other things like pitfalls and stuff like that. And it says at the top there, click button to start it away. And then once you have enough gems, you can do a thing called combining gems. So you do this. Gives you a better gem, and it's just wave defense. So I'm going to take this gem out a bit, but then once I've got enough points, which you get from killing monsters, and it goes up gradually as well. It's your mana bar basically. This goes high enough, which I need 240 for this one. Click this button here to find the It's got fast forward section, so you don't have to sit at that speed. I rarely ever use fast forward because of the problem with it. And that is it. So throughout the game, little boxes appear here. They're these are achievements. Every achievement you do gives you a skill point, and every skill point you get, well, I'll show you that in a second. And then there's lore. It just talks about the world as a whole and the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And occasionally you get these are tokens for a field. So once you get one of these tokens, it unlocks a whole new map. There are 3 different things you do inside a map. The basic progression one, which is one we just did, like tutorial mission, a challenge mission, an endurance mission. The endurance mission will be sort of like 30 waves and you just have to survive, and the challenge mission will take away things or add things in. There was one I tried that I couldn't beat because it took my ability away to make gems, so I wasn't able to build any turrets, which was just silly. Then that was probably broken, that one, and I haven't ported it. Then you get shadow cores. These are used to boost and unlock talismans slots, upgrade them. The talisman itself looks a bit like a jigsaw puzzle. So it's just doing this sort of thing. So here's the talisman screen. As I said, it's basically a jigsaw puzzle. And the idea is that they slot in with each other. So if you get a piece that won't slot in with itself, you can't put it next to it. So if, like up here, you see the jigsaw piece, if you've got 2 that are like this at the bottom, they can't be put together. Once we get some, I'll show you how that looks. It's quite a standard thing. This shows you the different fragments you can get in the way of shapes, so you can get an idea of what you can build. But as far as I can work out, because the last time I had them, I only had one piece that linked to all of them, and I really wanted to change it out, but that was not going to be possible. These are your skills. Every time you level up, you get 7 skill points, which is very important. I didn't realise that at first, and I ended up with tons of skill points. But every time don't spend those skill points, they give you something from them. So each unspent skill point gives you 7 initial mana, which means that you can have like 1,000 mana at the beginning of the thing. I didn't realise why I was getting so much mana. I was just literally going 1-1, thinking that this is a skill and this is a skill, and they cost 1 point each, because at the beginning they do. So if I was to do that, that's 2 points, but it still leaves me with 8 points down here. I didn't realise that, so I was just going 1-2, 1-2. By the time I was level 20, I had over 1,000 extra mana at the beginning, which was good, but could have been using that to power myself up. So this one seems to be gives you a percentage discount on the cost of the gem when you first buy it, and this one gives you extra mana per monster killed. So I put it into this more than anything else because I thought it's worth it. And level 5 they get something special, and level 10 they get something special, of course, like most games. So as I said, there is these different modes. Endurance is just endurance, you just have to beat it. I think this one's 30 waves, and then, why don't you tell me? Yeah, this one's 30 waves. Trial is a specific trial you have to do, but it modified to make it harder for you to do it. Give the trial a go anyway. There are multiple keys, by the way, but it's one of those ones where I don't think you really need to use them. So, I haven't got enough mana, so I can't multiply it. So instead I'll put this one here, this one here. There is a chest over here. If you break these chests, they have stuff inside them. I'm going to afford one more of these. I'll put that there. It will just work on it. It's got 800 hit points, so it will take a while. So I'll start this up. Now you can see it shooting this, but if the monster manages to make it all the way around, we'll prioritize shooting the monster before it shoots. It shot this. It's doing quite well. 800, it's really on 150. There's only many waves left, so there's a chance I might. Anyway, I want to try and make one of those bigger gems so that nothing gets past at this point. Don't look like. Oh, I might get two go past. To range it, so they'll go through. And when they go through, they damage the mana count that you have, so it's not great. Plus, they respawn here as well, so it's like an infinite loot for them, but they take mana out of your pool as well. And of course, if you reach 0 mana, this is destroyed. Just open that. 2 skill points. Oh no, I've got 1 skill point from this thing hitting enemies 100 times. So, completed that, trial mode. Got 4 skill. Oh, I got a skill book. So this will give me another skill that I can add it to. Yeah. 100 hits, 1 gem, and open a Witcher stash. Mention I leveled up, so I get lots of skill points. Now see, I've got 13. So this gives you banishment. Banishment, I think, is really good. It gives you like a little orb that sits at your base. I think level 5. Yeah, orblet. 1 orblet around your base. When the enemies reach that orblet, it basically turns them around and sends them back down the lane. But if they ever walk out with it, then it's gone for good. Otherwise it returns back to your base and continually does that. So I think we'll just throw a skill point in there because I had 3 points left over. Could have kept it, kept the mana, but I don't see the point. Let's try the next one. There's tons of gems out there, and every single one of them can either be combined with itself or with another gem to make different coloured gems. The gems themselves, when they're combined with another gem, take on both the effects, and it does say in it, the tutorial, that they are better than normal gems, so it's worth doing. I'll put this just here because there's 2 paths into this one and I don't want them getting around. I'm not really worried they're going to go a little bit, but I don't want them getting completely through. just to be on the safe side. But as I said, I can just put it out. I'm going to put it out, upgrade it, and then move that one to there. And then maybe move that one back there. You can pause the game at any point as well, which is always useful, and then you can play again at any point. Whilst it's paused, you can do stuff like move gems around and gems. If I just do this, you can still move this gem in here, but it needs a second or two to set up. It won't set up until you unpause it, so it's worth bearing in mind. If you ever feel like you get swamped, you can just pause it. It means that's where you want to actually be. Speed up. Right. Let's get through this one. There we go. That is just from spending all my skill points, so it's not really that interesting. I'll have more of them at the end of this anyway. Get some more lore. I read the lore a little bit. I must admit I wasn't that interested. I'm paying some more for a tower defense game because I didn't like it. It's worth bearing in mind, I suppose. So we'll take that. That gives me my orblet, which is what they call it, which then drags enemies back. And I don't have enough skill points to spend any, so I'm going to the next one. I think we'll do the first map and then we'll probably move on to play a different game. Oh, this teaches you that you should build towers. Later on in this, they don't actually give you towers to begin with. You've got to choose your placements carefully. So I could put a tower up here, there's a path down here, but there's also a path down here. So ideally I want to get both lanes with one tower. So I think it's worth just doing this, especially if they've started you off with 3 gems. So I'm going to go this one because it gives me more mana. Once I've got enough, I'll put another one just over there to slow them down. I'll show you that in a second. This one just here. This will slow them down as they come in. And when I have enough mana, I'm going to combine this one and this one together. Pull it back. Speed up a little bit. So I'm going to pause it and take this gem out, put it here, combine it with this gem, that gives me a 3rd level gem. But rather than put it there, I'm going to put it in here and then keep that one. This button lets you upgrade it, so I'm going to I don't have mana to do it, but basically I want to buy an upgraded version of this and then do the same thing again, put it there, and then I can run this at full speed. I won't have to worry. I might even upgrade it again, put it into this one and make it even more powerful. This yellow glow, by the way, is like a special for this map. So if I drop a gem bomb, which is this thing, onto this, it spawns me ×3 gem wasps, which are little bugs that attack. I can then send them at these guys and they do damage, but it is pretty mana intensive, so I'd rather not do it if I can get around not doing it. Anyway, let's just play again. It's do so much more damage now, it's just going to one shot anything that comes to it. It is a bit of a slow fire, so. But now it's warmed up. it's got an extended range as well, so it picks them up even past this tower. Let's one of those. Okay, one of them got through. Not the end of the world, because I should have a gemlet around this. So it should send it all the way back, and if not, we can just kill it anyway. So actually, I'm going to let this play a little bit further, just in case I don't have to. I do, that's fine. Do that. Achievement for 75 one-shotting enemies. Buy one of these. And I'll buy one of these. And I'll buy one of those. Send him all the way back. Now that gem's going to return. If though the monsters get off this side or this side on this map, then it's gone for good. And it does take a while to go back. It's not an instant. Speed up a little bit. Sell this back for 75%. Something worth doing. Oh, is that the last one? I'll show you the other one. That's for just bringing down one of my gems. It's worth it. There is a place where you can look at the achievements. It's here. You can see there's quite a few achievements in this one, and every one of these is effectively a skill point. Some of these are multiple skill points, because this one is 4 different levels to it. I imagine this game is going to be quite long, and even if you guys don't enjoy watching me play it, I think I'll be playing this by myself. So I'm going to put it into here, get more kills. Plus the skill, next level skill up for this is it lowers my mana pool milestone, and that means I'll start leveling, which means I'll start getting extra skill points from leveling up in the level. And then this one, it gives me a cheaper gen combination for my first gen combination. It's not bad. Right. So this should be the last one of this level, and then we'll close this. I think we'll play some other games. I think maybe some Noitos on next. So yeah, this is talking about making a maze bricks. There's already one blocking this path. This is already blocked off, so I don't really have to do a maze. They're giving me a gem here already. Can't reach anything, so I'm going to combine these two. Put that there. This to here, because they're never going to get past this point either. So that should be good. So we'll see if that works. So I should mention this gem specialty is it does poison damages over time. Although this guy might get through, he doesn't even get shot by this tower, it just kills him from the poison damage he took. Poison does wear off, and it'll probably grab the back range until everyone's starting running range. Two of those. Looks like we're going to upgrade it. There. Swap this one into that. Take this one out. 9 potential, we're not going to get all the way through anyway. If they do, I can once I've got enough towards it, I'm going to upgrade that gem with that gem. And then put it inside that one. can hotkey it, of course, but I rarely ever do. Like this, nice casual game you can just play. Enough to upgrade. I can upgrade these. That's nice. I'll just stick that in there. I know it's going to mean that a few of these will get past, but I won't get all the way through. And then it's pretty much one thing. That guy had a bit puzzle fragment in there. I'll show you that just before we end this video as well. This up, one of those, one of those. Achievement you only get when you complete it, really. It's just win a battle using only poison gems, but they only give you poison gems, so it's a pretty easy achievement to get hold of. And I got my first talisman that gave me a skill point, and this is the piece I was talking about. So as I said, if you had another piece and it was the mirror of this, you could not put them next to each other because it needs one of these to interlock. This is as big as the map is, really. If all the pieces are like this big, you're going to slot in behind it, around it, basically. I think I have in 6 hours unlocked this one, and the one beneath it, but that is it. So the game is quite long and gets quite challenging towards the end. So this one means you do 6 extra damage to flying ones. Well, I've still not come across any flying ones, so right now that's pretty useless, but you can upgrade it. Using these points, you can upgrade it with this. So this costs 7 to upgrade. Rather than doing 6 damage, now it does 7 damage. I can do it again for 9, now it does still 7 damage. So I don't understand why it was needed to upgrade it, but yeah, there we go. That's that done. I probably will just destroy it. Well, probably will just keep it here till I fill this out, and then I'll have to destroy it. You can buy more slots, they cost shadow gems. I'm only thinking 200 for your that is the cheapest one, by the way, 200. Maybe thinking it's a lot, but later on missions you'll get 200 really quickly. It's stuff like oh, I can't show you this because I haven't unlocked this one to show you, but this is 5,000 and I think this is 10,000, so they stack up real fast. I mean, this is 500, this is 1,400, this is 1,200, so they do add up really quickly. Leveled up, so I got a load more skill, and again, initial mana. But I think that's going to be it for today. And we'll move on to another game called Noita, which I have been playing and ripping my hair out because I'm not very good at that game. I'm getting stuck horribly. So, ciao for now. Those on YouTube, I'll see you in a bit. There's Twitch.